Good morning. Today is August 23rd, 2011. My name is Stan Hobson, and I'm here at the Aaron Brook Retirement Center in Boise, Idaho. And today I'm going to interview Donald Lloyd.
Donald G. Lloyd.
Donald G. Lloyd. And this is for the Veterans History Project in cooperation with the Library of Congress. The camera operator today is Don Bittler. And Don, I want to thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
You're welcome.
And
that's not a bad grip for a 94-year-old
That's
man.
not a bad grip at all. Nice to see you, and thank you so much.
All right.
Would you please tell me your full name, where you were born?
My full name is Donald. That's my first name. And my middle name is Griffiths. Griffiths. And the last name is Lloyd, L-L-O-Y-D. I was born in Louisville, Idaho, September 21, 1918.
All right.
Right after World War I.
Okay. And you were in the Marine Corps?
That's correct.
From 1941 to 1946?
That's correct.
Okay. Don, thanks again for agreeing to talk with us and tell us your story. Tell me, where is Louisville, Idaho?
Well, it's
up north or
west. Yes, it's west of Idaho Falls.
Oh, all right. Okay, very good. I got you. Okay. You're
There's Idaho Falls, Rigby,
right.
Manan, and Louisville is west of Manan.
Okay. All right. Were your folks farmers?
And my dad was in the cattle business.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And we were farmers too.
Okay. And did you go to school in Louisville?
I graduated from high school in Idaho Falls.
Idaho Falls. Okay. Very good. And after high school, what did you do? You go back to work on the ranch?
No, I started rodeoing.
Ah.
That's when I was a cowboy.
Yes. Okay. What was your specialty?
My specialty?
Yeah, bareback or bulls or roping or what?
I rode bareback or saddle bronc or whatever was available to ride.
Okay, okay. And what was it your parents told you?
Well, my mother said that she wanted me to quit rodeoing and find something a little less dangerous.
So, what did you do?
So I quit rodeoing and joined the United States Marine Corps.
And this was in 1941?
This was 1941.
And do you remember what month that was? Was it before Pearl Harbor?
It was, oh yes, it was before Pearl Harbor. It was in, it would have been in 1941.
Yeah. What year did you graduate high school?
1938.
38, okay.
No, not 48, 38.
Yeah. Okay, 38. All right. All right. So you joined before Pearl Harbor occurred?
Yes.
Okay. And where did you go to boot camp?
San Diego.
San Diego. All right. And you trained to be a rifleman?
No, I was trained, yes, to be a rifleman.
Okay.
I carried a Browning automatic rifle.
Okay, you were a BAR man?
Yes.
Okay. In a squad? In a heavy weapons squad?
Pardon?
Were you in a heavy weapons squad?
Well, I was with a heavy weapons.
Okay.
battery.
Yeah. All right. And after you got out of boot camp, where did you go?
Well, let's see. You did me way back there.
Where'd you learn to use the BAR?
Well, that would have been in San Diego. I went from San Diego to El Cajon.
Oh, all right, all right.
El Cajon, California.
Yeah.
And I met and married a woman there by the name of Adeline Drew, D-R-E-W.
Okay. You married her there?
Yes.
Okay.
And we had,
what year were you married?
pardon?
What year were you married?
In 19,
Was this 41 also?
no, that was in 42.
42. Okay. And the Japanese had bombed Pearl Harbor, and then did they decide to ship you overseas then? Your unit?
As a matter of fact, they didn't decide. I requested it.
Oh, okay, all right. So you requested to go to the South Pacific?
Yes, I did. I went.
You went to San Francisco and then?
San Francisco, and I got on the Mormac Ren.
Okay. And went to where?
And we went from San Francisco to
Samoa?
Samoa.
All right. Did you go through Hawaii?
Yes, we did.
Did you get off the ship in Hawaii and have a little liberty?
Oh yes, I was on the beach at Waikiki.
All right. You go swimming?
Swimming, surfboarding, all the things they did over there.
Okay. How long were you in Hawaii, do you remember?
Well, we were there for, I think it was, about a month.
Okay.
And then we left and went to...
Still aboard ship? And you went to British Samoa?
British Samoa.
Okay. And what were you going there for? More training?
In British Samoa, I was made a squad leader.
Okay.
And we went from British Samoa to American Samoa.
Okay. Were you a sergeant to be a squad leader?
I was a sergeant.
Okay.
I was just a buck sergeant.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I made master sergeant.
All right.
Tech sergeant.
So you were a platoon sergeant by then, huh?
No, tech sergeant just had the squad.
Okay.
And it was technical because we were working on aircraft.
Okay.
P-38.
Oh, really? All right. In American Samoa?
Pardon?
That was in American Samoa?
That was in both British and American.
Okay.
I followed Pappy Boyington wherever he went, and that's where he went.
Okay. All right. And was this after, was he with Flying Tigers after that or before that?
Oh, after.
After, okay.
This was after the war.
I see. Okay. Okay. All right. From American Samoa, where did you go from there?
American Samoa to...
Did you participate in an invasion?
Yes. From American Samoa we went to
Saipan?
Saipan.
All right. Was that an amphibious invasion?
Yes, it was.
Okay. And that they went on in.
That's when I had a squad and I carried a BAR.
Okay.
And I got shot by snipers out of the coconut trees.
Okay.
In my leg.
This was on Saipan. Okay. Did they take you to the hospital, or what did they do?
Oh, field hospital they called it.
Okay.
Field hospital unit. And then they gave me a crutch, and I was taken back to my squad.
Mm-hmm. Did you stay with the squad, or did you have to get some rest, R&R?
Oh, I had a little R&R.
Okay. Did you do that aboard ship, or?
No, it was
Still on Saipan?
still on Saipan.
Okay. You're living in tents?
Pardon?
Were you living in tents? Did you live in a tent in Saipan?
Oh yeah.
Okay, not Quonset hut.
Lived on a tent and carried a backpack.
Yeah, okay. But you were on light duty while your leg healed?
Was I what?
Were you on light duty? You didn't have to
No, I was on light duty.
Yeah, okay.
And as little as possible.
Yeah. And how long before you got back into combat?
How long before I got back where?
Into combat, into fighting?
I didn't.
Okay.
I went from there to
From Saipan you went to Tinian?
Tinian.
Okay, what'd you do there? Was that part of an invasion?
No, I was light duty.
Okay.
But it was part of the invasion, yes.
Okay. And after Tinian what?
Let's see, I went, after Tinian I went to San Diego.
Okay.
Well, there's an air base down there.
Yeah.
And I went down there and was on light duty.
Okay.
And then after that I arranged some way to get my discharge. And I went back to...
You're confusing me now.
Pardon?
You're making me confused, because you went to Iwo Jima, did you not?
Yes.
Okay.
But after I went on light duty because of the wound,
Yeah.
I went down to Mesa, Arizona, just out of Phoenix,
Okay.
and lived in Mesa, Arizona for quite a long time.
Okay. And then you went back to the war?
No,
When did you go to Iwo Jima? Before you went to Mesa?
oh, that was while I was in active duty.
Yeah. Yeah. But did Iwo Jima follow Tinian?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you went, that was an invasion process? You were in the LCMs?
Not only the invasion process, but I was one of 3 men that flew our flag
Okay. In Iwo Jima?
on Iwo.
Okay. And you were wounded again, or not? You were wounded 3 times, you said, I thought?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wounded again. That was,
Where was that?
it was in my sniper. Got me in the hip.
Okay.
But that healed up so that it didn't require any crutches or anything like
Okay.
that.
So you stayed on duty?
Pardon?
You stayed on the line after you were hit in the hip?
Oh yes.
Okay. And did you get the sniper? You still carrying the BAR?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I cut him and the coconut tree right out with the BAR.
Okay. All right. And
I got the Jap.
what island was that on? Was that on Iwo or Saipan or where?
No, it was on where we flew the flag.
Iwo.
Iwo
Iwo
Jima.
Okay. And that's where you were shot in the hip? Okay. How long were you on Iwo Jima?
Too long.
Yeah, I believe that.
And I think we were there till they sent in a cleanup crew.
Yeah, okay. And then they sent you back to San Diego after that?
No, they sent me down to, yes, San Diego.
Okay. But you were wounded 3 times, is that right?
That's right.
And where was the 3rd wound? Where did you get hit the 3rd time?
It was in my shoulder.
Uh-huh. Okay.
My left shoulder.
All right. What island was that on? Do you remember?
Well, that was on Iwo.
Oh, was it? Okay. Was that a sniper again or shrapnel?
It was sniper.
Sniper, okay. Okay. Did that require hospitalization?
Just field hospital unit.
Okay. All right. And how long were you out of duty with a shoulder wound?
Oh, I think a month.
A month. Okay. All the time you stayed on Iwo?
Uh-huh.
Okay. In the field hospital?
I was down at headquarters in the hospital unit.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Walking around with a bamboo cane.
Oh, okay. How about, did you get good food in the hospital?
Did I
The food, was it good in the hospital? What did you eat?
I remember it was better in the hospital than it was
On the front line?
on the chow line.
Yeah, right, okay. And it was hot?
Pardon?
Was it hot food?
It was not only good, but it was hot.
Yeah, okay. And you had a bed to sleep in with sheets?
A cot.
Yeah. Okay. When you were on Saipan and Iwo Jima before you went into the hospital, were you sleeping in where were you sleeping? You have foxholes or?
Most generally we were sleeping on the ground in our bedroll.
Okay. How about the weather? Was it rainy and hot and?
Both.
Both, okay.
Hot and raining, and yeah, I remember lots of what they called typhoons.
Mm-hmm.
Down there in that part of the world.
Mm-hmm. Did any of your buddies get hit?
Oh yes.
Your squad members were also wounded?
Yeah. The men that were in my squad, I can remember their names if you want it.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a Clark, C-L-A-R-K,
Uh-huh.
Millward, and an Adrian Walters, and a Reed White. Reed White, Adrian Walters, and Clark Millward.
Yeah, okay. Were these all, were any of them black guys or?
No,
They're all whites?
they were all white.
Okay. All right. Good bunch of guys?
Pardon?
Were they a good bunch of guys?
Oh, real good bunch of guys.
Yeah. And you're their you're their sergeant.
Pardon?
You were their sergeant.
I was their sergeant. They had to be good,
Yeah.
or they got court-martialed.
Yeah, okay. And do you remember your platoon leader? What his name was?
My platoon leader's name was Albert, A-L-B-E-R-T, Lang, L-A-N-G.
Okay.
Albert Lang.
And he was a first lieutenant?
He was a first lieutenant. Yes.
Okay. Now, when did you get promoted to lieutenant?
Before I left Evo.
Okay. And you were promoted to platoon leader?
Well, no, I was just promoted to not a platoon, but a squad.
Okay, but you're promoted to a lieutenant, were you not?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what was your job as a lieutenant?
Just more or less supervising the enlisted men.
Okay.
Sergeants and
Yeah. Okay.
staff sergeants.
Okay. And
we operated a Sperry gyroscope searchlights.
oh really? For and did you have ACAC guns or
Pardon?
what do you use the searchlight for? Japanese airplanes?
Oh yeah, for aircraft.
Okay. And you had batteries to shoot at them if you spotted them in the air?
Well, yes, we had a searchlight battery.
Okay. Were you in charge of that?
No,
Okay. Okay. Did the Japanese do any counterattack? Did they, you had to stand guard duty at night and all that sort of thing?
oh yes, sir.
Okay.
We had to have somebody on guard all the time.
Okay.
But of course, Boynton, you know, was an ace,
Yes.
and certainly a mighty fine. He was never an enlisted man.
Yeah.
He was always up in rank. To
Yeah. He was a pilot.
Yeah. Pilot.
Yeah.
Lieutenant.
And in the invasion of Iwo Jima, what wave were you on?
What?
What group of landing craft were you in?
We were in a ship to shore boat that the tailgate let down.
Yeah,
on.
right. Okay.
LST.
Were you in the first wave that went ashore, or the second, or the third? The first wave.
First wave.
Okay. And you had to climb down rope ladders to get into this landing craft.
Yes.
Okay. Full packs and all that.
A rope ladder.
Yeah. And you're carrying a BAR still?
Yes.
And did you have someone carry ammunition for you?
No. Yes, we did. We had privates carry the ammunition.
Okay. For the BAR. You remember how fast it would shoot? How many rounds per minute?
For a long time, I carried it in an ammunition belt over my shoulder.
Oh, okay. How many rounds would it shoot a minute?
As I recall, it was the BAR was 27 rounds.
27. Was it, what was its caliber?
30.
30 caliber? Okay. And that, the barrel get pretty hot, wouldn't it, after prolonged firing?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Did you wear gloves or anything to?
So hot it burned my butt.
Yeah. Okay. And you had plenty of ammunition. No shortage of that.
No.
Okay.
Always. We had ammunition carriers
Yeah.
that carried all the ammunition we needed.
Yeah.
More than enough.
Mm-hmm. Did you have a corpsman attached to your unit? You have a corpsman?
Corpsman?
A medic?
There was always a medic
Okay.
in our outfit.
Okay.
That was Navy though.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Can you remember leaving the landing craft and running ashore? What was that like? You remember that? Can you tell us a little about that?
Scary.
Yes.
It was scary and took lots of energy.
Mm-hmm. How long after you left the ship before you could get some protection from bullets? How far was it?
Usually we had maybe I'd just a guessing estimate would be a quarter of a mile to a half mile.
Oh my! Yeah, that's a long ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and loose sand.
Yeah, that's where we run into the snipers.
Yeah, once you got up on the beach and started inland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you under fire as you landed?
Yes, we were.
Okay.
I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. So did you try to zigzag run up the beach, or?
Well, we hid behind rocks or whatever we could.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or at the base of a coconut tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got shot in my leg.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I ducked behind a coconut tree and my leg flew up and the sniper got me in the leg.
Okay. All right. Did you get that sniper?
Yes, I did.
Is that the one you got out of the tree?
The one I
okay.
cut out of the coconut tree with my BAR.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that Jap never shot anybody else.
No, I guess not. That's a pretty scary time, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
And after, any other stories you want to tell about Iwo Jima?
Oh, nothing more than just the fact that we knew little or nothing about the people.
Mm-hmm.
But they were pretty cooperative.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that we all wanted to get out of there and get back home as soon as we could.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure that's right.
Yeah.
So you were wounded in the shoulder, and did that bring you home?
That was one of the reasons that I got to come home.
Okay.
There were several of us that did.
Okay.
But I was one of them.
Okay. What year was that? Do you remember?
That was in 1943.
43. Okay. And you came back to the States then for recuperation?
Yes, uh-huh.
And then you went back to the South Pacific later?
No.
Okay.
No, I came back for recoup, and that's where I was sent to Mare Island.
Okay.
And that's where I met my wife.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is at Mare Island.
All right. And you got married?
Got married and had 4 children. 2 boys and 2 girls.
Did you have the children before you got out of the service?
No.
No?
Just one.
Okay.
Had one son that since has been over to Afghanistan.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And he now lives over here at Caldwell.
Is
John Griffiths Lloyd.
was he in the Marine Corps?
Yes.
Okay.
And his son Michael is a guard out at the State Pen.
Say that again?
His son Michael
Mm-hmm.
is out here at the State Penitentiary.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
As a guard?
As a guard.
Okay. All right. So you get to see him once in a while?
Once in a while.
Yeah, okay.
In fact, he makes it a point to come in and...
Yeah. And your oldest son went to Afghanistan, is that what you said?
He's he makes a living by driving a sand and gravel truck.
Okay, all right. But he was in the Marine Corps and went overseas?
Yes, he was.
And went to where? Afghanistan?
He was in, yes.
Okay.
Afghanistan, but he was also,
and what did you do are you out of the service now?
yes.
Okay.
I was working for Memorial Gardens Association.
Okay.
And I worked my way up to territorial manager.
Okay.
And Cecil Andrus dedicated Terrace Lawn out here on West Fairview.
Yeah.
He was governor at the time.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I traveled a lot because I was manager of all of the Memorial Garden cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
From, at that time, I lived in Mesa, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Edward L. Williams was the head of Memorial Garden Association.
And what brought you back to Boise?
I had a brother living here at the time that worked over at BSU.
Uh-huh.
His name was Keith.
Okay.
K-I-E-T-H. Thomas Lloyd.
Uh-huh.
And he and his family lived here.
Okay.
And that's what brought me back to Boise.
Okay. All right. When did you come back to Boise? What year?
I came back to Boise in, that was 89.
Okay. From Kansas City or?
No, at that time I was living in south of Bliss.
Oh, okay. In Idaho?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I was living there, and my brother wanted me to come over here to Boise.
Okay. Did you retire from the cemetery business?
Yes, I did.
In what year?
That was in 1992.
Oh. You worked a long time.
Yes, I did. I had some good positions too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, of all your military time, all your islands hoppings and British and American Samoa and Saipan and Tinian and Iwo Jima, what is there something that sticks out in your memory, some incident that you think of when you think of your wartime service?
Yes, I think the one thing that I remember best or most of all was Samoa.
Mm-hmm.
South Samoa.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was American Samoa.
Yeah.
And there I learned the language, and you are what they call a boy down there, and it's Tama.
Tama.
Hello is Talofa, and boy is Tama.
Okay.
Tofa is goodbye. Talofa is hello. Tama's boy.
They were nice people.
Hmm?
Were they nice people?
Oh yes, very nice, very cooperative
Okay.
too. I enjoyed that service.
That was the highlight, huh?
Pardon?
That was the highlight of your military career?
Well, it wasn't the highlight, but it was,
Okay.
I think Evo was the highlight.
Okay, that was the highlight. Now, why do you say that? What comes to mind when you think of Iwo Jima?
Well, our limited ground support.
Limited in terms of what? People? Or
equipment.
Equipment, okay. All right. What were you short of? What were you limited in terms of equipment? What was it you wanted that you couldn't get?
Almost generally it was motorized equipment.
Okay, all right. Jeeps and that sort of thing?
Jeeps.
Did they use tanks on Iwo Jima?
Pardon?
Did they use tanks on Iwo Jima? I don't remember.
I think they did a couple.
Okay.
They had a couple of tanks or so.
Do you, did you maintain any contact with your fellow Marines in the 3rd Division or anything like that after you got out of the service?
One or two of them.
Okay. Are they still around today? Have you outlived them all?
Well, the ones that are alive are, no. Yeah. I know Adrian, Reed White died.
Yeah.
And Adrian Walters died. And Clark Millward died.
Okay.
Of old age, I think, more than anything.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that just don't know any better than to stay alive.
Well, thank you for that.
I think I'm the only one still living.
Okay. All right.
I know Boynton died.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they say once a Marine, always a Marine. Is that true?
Must be true.
Okay.
Must be true, because take a hold of that arm.
Yes, sir. He's got some strength in that.
Yeah.
Yep, that's great.
Yeah, for 94, I guess that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Well, I want to thank you so much for giving us of your time. Let me have one more grip like that. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you very much for sharing your experiences with us.
Thank you for...
We've enjoyed it.
I don't know... and I'll be able to get a copy of this.
Yep, we'll give you a copy of this DVD, and you'll be able to see yourself and critique it or whatever you want to do. But your kids will enjoy seeing it, I'm sure.
Okay, that's good. Right now, I want to go out and have a smoke. That's it.
Yes, I'm sure. I've kept you too long as it is. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.